here in this game.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So here's Miami's starting group. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then there's Hampton. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Black is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Howard in at the small forward position. Now, always fun to be here for a Christmas broadcast. Here we go. There is a certain magic, isn't there, Greg, to these games?
Kevin, it's always special to play on a holiday. It just changes the energy.
Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Black. On the court for the Heat, we've got Kevin Love. Duncan Robinson out there with Hampton. Then it's Butler. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bruce Brown. Now, here's Hampton. He's got 7. Love dishes to Butler. Offline with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Out to Carter. Inside. Lock at 6. It's Brown on the way. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Brown. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Here's Love. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Miami. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Robinson kicks to Hampton. Miami no good on that time either.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Brown, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Hampton. He's covered closely. That one drops for him. Hampton's got 9.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Abderrahim passes to Banchero. They get it again. Here is Howard. Here's Abderrahim. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And it's Banchero missing.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Robinson kicks to Hampton. From 10 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 11 points for R.J. Hampton.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Another miss by Banchero.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked pick up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Paolo Banchero. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Howard. And Anthony subbed in for Brown. Suggs takes the 12-footer and hits. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Passes it to Marshall. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Abderrahim, finished off the break. Abderrahim's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Magic?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
To the left wing. Here's Suggs. And it's Orlando with another.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Jaquez. He's defended by Wagner. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Waters.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Abderrahim passes to Claxton. And Craig, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. And Miami with a change here, too. Jovic is checked in. And again, Miami with the triple.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Magic leading by 10. 1:49 left here in the second. Anthony, the pass to Abderrahim. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Claxton, no good. The Heat trail by 10. That's the 3 fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Anthony, the pass to Abderrahim. Back to Banchero. Here's Abderrahim. Outside Anthony. From the arc. Magic. New shot clock. Here's Claxton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
For Miami, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are and so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to change in the second half?
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. You know, we have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession game. We had, 3 or 4 sloppy ones, gave them some life.
Thanks for your time, Spo. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They led by 2 after the first. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They made every possession count by limiting.
And And that wraps up the halftime show.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Bankero. Suggs comes in for Howard. Anthony's checked in for Brown. And it's Captain Clutch in for Black. Wendell Carter is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Suggs. Then it's Anthony, and it's Abderrahim in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. Here's Abderrahim. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's denied. They retain possession. Waters. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And Miami making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Jaquez the pass to Waters. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the pass to Abderrahim. That's tipped. Here's Suggs. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Here's Claxton. He's got 5. To the right side. For 3, Marshall. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal.
Orlando making some changes. Bankero's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Captain Clutch in for Nicholas Claxton. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Hampton out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Waters in at the 3 slot. And that one is good.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for the Magic.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball back.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Waters, and another basket for Miami.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Here's Abderrahim, down low. Here's Banchero, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force, making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with him.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and the RIDA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight.
too.
On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At shooting guard, Tim Hardaway Jr. At center, Kevon Looney. At small forward, Andrew Wiggins. At the other forward position, Ron Holland. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. Let's meet the starting five for your Orlando Magic. Starting at small forward, 6'6", number 13, Jet Howard. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 00, Jordan Clarkson. At guard, 6'2", number 50, Cole Anthony. At center, standing 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At forward, 6'10", number 5,
Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Tim Hardaway is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And for the Magic, they've got Anthony and Carroll out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Howard in at the 3. Well, Doris, we're officially in the thick of it now. A big chunk of the season in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, no time to look back either, B.A. What's done is done.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Looney, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Holland in at the power forward. And for the Magic, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Howard in at the 3 spot. And here we are, Brent, right around the midway point of the season. When you play, did you ever hit a rookie wall?
I really didn't, Kevin, but it all depends on the minutes that you're playing. If you're coming off the bench.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brown comes in for Howard. Black's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Captain Clutch in for Cole Anthony.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Pass to Moody. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The shot will not fall.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Warriors leading by 10. Carter pulls it in.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Curry, count it from 12.
Stephen Curry.
And the Warriors lead by 12.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Abderrahim can't hit. Warriors leading by 10. To the wing right side. Here's the 3. Second shot opportunity. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. Here's Abderrahim, guarded by Curry. Abderrahim passes to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Pass to Black. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And let's check out stats for Paolo Banchero. The past month has been surreal, averaging 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. The pass to Hachimura. Rebound by the Magic. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Moody. Over Abderrahim. Second chance shot. Over to the wing. Shot from 12. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 5 now.
As the game has gone along, they've got more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Abderrahim passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Abderrahim. He has yet to score. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Hardaway. Here's Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Kuminga's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Black, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about Kuminga? Just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of...
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors, willing his team to a successful... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is a miss, and obviously they've taken that to heart.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with...
Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Howard in at the small forward. This is out there for Orlando.
Hardaway Jr. with a show of strength, who got to the inside there and then converted through the contact.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Anthony, the pass to Abderrahim. Ball's knocked loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins against Howard. Wiggins kicks to Hardaway. Golden State moving it around. And it's sent back by Howard. Abderrahim passes to Banchero. Here's Abderrahim. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Pass to Wiggins. Right to shoot. Pass to Looney. Hardaway for three. Rebound by the Magic. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Abderrahim. Guarded by Hardaway. Curry against Anthony. They get it back. Looney. Great defense that time from Mycareer. Here's Abderrahim. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Anthony against Curry. It's good again, and an excellent 7-for-8 shooting night so far.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Looney kicks to Curry. Holland the pass to Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway has got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Anthony, the pass to Abderrahim. And Howard has it in the corner. There's the pass to Abderrahim. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Traps in the tray. Anthony's got 20 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Passes it to Hardaway. Pass to Holland. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Abderrahim passes to Mycareer. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Over Howard. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Hardaway, no good. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Abderrahim, guarded by Hardaway. Now here's Howard. He's got 6, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic.
Substitution on the court.
Anthony finds Howard. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Orlando, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Abderrahim passes to Carter. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for the... David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...